Okay, so we'll start with our prayer. Everyone can unmute yourself and then we'll say the prayer. Om श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांता स्वामी नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे जय श्री कृष्ण जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद शिवासादि हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम हरे Okay. So what we'll do is we will just revise over the verses which we have done few weeks earlier, and then so we'll say it twice and then we'll go on to the next verse. Okay, so every day we can revise the verses. Everybody can repeat after me. Paritranaya sadhuna yuge yuge. Okay, everybody again. Paritranaya Okay, so who wants to go ahead and say this word? Arush, go ahead.
Paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya cha dushkitam dharma samsthapanataya sambhavami yuge.
Janvi, okay.
Paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya dushkritam samstapanataya sambhavami yuge yuge.
Very good. Dhanukshan, do you want to say this word?
Yes, sure. Paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya cha dushkitam dharma samsthapanataya sambhavami yuge yuge.
Very good. Ashrita, can you say the translation?
What?
Ashrita and Jay, can you say the translation?
Yeah. In order to deliver the pious and to inhalate the miscreants, as well as to establish the principles of religion, I advent myself millennium after millennium.
Very good. So, who else do we have over here? Who else? Chinmay, can you say the translation, please?
Yes, Mataji. In order to deliver the cures to unhealing miscreants, as well as establish the principles of religion, Vision.
Religion. Millennium after. Millennium. Ria, do you want to say the verse and the translation? Vijay Mataji, are you there on the call?
Mataji, there is lot of disturbance. I'm not able to hear. I just heard my name.
Yeah, we are saying the translation. All the other can play via mute. Everybody. Yes, we are going to the translation.
Yeah.
You can see the slide. Ria, can you see the slide? Hi Krishna. Everybody please be on mute first. And the names of the kids whom I say can please then only unmute yourself and say. Otherwise nobody can hear you. Okay, so I do not see Ria saying the verse. Mukunda, do you want to say the verse? Hare Krishna, Mukunda.
Hare Krishna, Mataji, this is Zara.
Okay, Arav, you can recite the verse.
Mataji, can I do the verse?
Yes, the verse you can recite.
Okay, Mataji. Paritranaaya sadhunam vinashaya dushkritam dharma samshtapanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge.
Very good. Dhanukshan, I am muting you. So when I yourself. Okay? Okay, Ashutosh can go say the word.
Can I see it?
Akshita and Ashutosh.
Paritranaaya sadhunam vinashaya dharma samstapaya
Okay.
Mataji, now can Ria say?
Yes, Ria, go ahead.
Paritranaaya sadhunam vinashaya dushkritam dharma samstapanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge.
Read the
Can I say it?
Who is it?
Me, Dhanukshan.
Dhanukshan, did you say the verse once? You said it, right?
No,
Yes.
no, I'm saying, can I read a translation?
Wait,
Hare
one
Krishna, Mataji.
okay, I'll tell you. Yes?
Can I say it? Jay? Can I
Yes.
say it?
Yes, Jay, go ahead.
Paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya dushkritam dharma samstapanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge.
Okay. Now we'll move to the next one. Okay, you know what? Listen. You need to. Hare Krishna. Yeah, kids, you need to be mute, otherwise all the other kids are not going to be able to listen anything. Dhanukshan, you need to mute yourself first.
What?
Mute yourself. Mute the button. Okay?
Okay. Wait, you want me to mute myself?
Yes, and when I ask you, then you can unmute.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay, so that the next verse is, when you're saying the verse, you can unmute and then you can immediately mute yourself so that there is no disturbance for us. Okay, so everyone can say this verse. Unmute yourself and say this verse.
Janma karma cha me divyam evam yo veti tatvatah yata deham punarjanma veti mameti so arjuna.
Okay, everybody is going to say this word. Janma karma Again, we repeat again. Janma Okay. You can mute yourself. And Ashrita, you can only say the translation. Others can mute yourself. Akshita and Ashrita can say the translation.
Okay. One who knows the transcendental nature of my appearance and activities does not, upon leaving the body, take his birth again in this material world, but attains my eternal abode, O Arjuna.
Okay. So now I want Jagdish. You can either say the words or the translation. Jagdish, you can unmute yourself. Is Jagdish there on the card? Sorry? Yes, Jagdish, you can go and say the words.
No, I'm saying it's me, the Lukshan.
Okay, Chinmay and Jagannath, can you say the words and the translation?
Yes, Mataji.
Okay, good.
Activity does not, upon leaving the body, take his birth again in this material world in my eternal abode, O Arjuna.
Okay. Now, are there any more kids who have joined? I think some new kids. Those who do they want to say the words or the translation? I see Keshav. Haribol. Yes, Arush, you can go ahead and say the words. And I see some other kids who are there. If you want to say the words, please let me know, and then you can say the words or the translation. Okay?
Janma karma cha me divyam evam yo veti tatvatah tyakta deham puno janma naiti mameti so Arjuna.
Very good. Thank you so much. Who is it?
Mataji?
Yes.
Can Ashrita say it?
Okay, Ashrita.
I just did.
Janma karma cha me divyam evam yo veti tatvatah tyakva deham punarjanma neti mameti so Arjuna.
Very good. Zanukshan, can you say the words?
Yeah, sure. No. No one supposed to be here.
Yes, Zanukshan, go ahead.
Yeah, okay. Janma karma cha me divyam evam yo veti tatvatah tyakta deham punarjanma neti mameti so Arjuna.
Very good. Now, I want one of you. Can anybody explain me this verse? We have seen this, right? I think the Friday Bhakti Vriksha group who is there, we have seen this verse. Ashrita, do you want to explain this verse? If Rohit is also there, can you explain these words? Anybody first from the Friday Bhakti Vriksha who wants to try? Ashutosh, Rohit.
I do.
Okay, go ahead, Ashutosh.
Krishna is saying that someone who has faith in me not like think everything that like suppose something bad happens to you and you blame it on Krishna, and you actually know what Krishna is, and you actually surrender onto him and accept that he's the Lord. You won't come back to material world, but go to Krishna, back to God.
Okay. Anybody else wants to add anything in this?
I do.
Yes, who is it?
Rohit.
Hi, Rohit. Yes, Rohit. Can you please explain this verse in your own words?
Well, if you think that something, so say something bad happens to you, if you blame it on Krishna, well, he'll remember that, and it could come back to you, and later on in the future.
Okay. Do you want to read the translation first, Rohit?
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead.
One who knows the transnational nature of my appearance and activities does not, upon leaving the body, take his birth again in this material world, but attains my eternal abode, O Arjuna.
Yes. So what is the Lord saying over here is that because the Lord, what we say, the Lord appeared. Did we say the Lord is born? No, we say the Lord appeared. That means the Lord is already there in this world. He is the own cause that the whole world is coming into existence, right? And that is the reason if we come to know about this eternal truth, please mute yourself. If we come to know about this eternal truth, that it is only the Supreme Lord who is the cause of everything, how he comes into this world, how all the things are happening in this world. If we get that ultimate knowledge, we will not be affected by anything. No coronavirus will affect us or nothing will affect us. Okay? Because we will all know that this world will have some sort of happiness into it, some sort of distress into it. So then you will try to accommodate yourself according to it because you know that the Lord is in control. Who is this?
I'm Danukshan.
Yes, Danukshan. You want to add something?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Can I say transformation?
Okay.
One who knows the transcendental nature of my appearance in his activity to not leaving the body, take his birth again in this material world, but take my eternal abode, O Arjuna.
Yes. Do you want to add anything in this verse?
No.
Okay. So every week we are introducing verse and we are revising it every week, right? And last week, as you remember, we had started with our topic as faith. Okay, now I want one of you to explain me what does faith mean. Akshita, can you tell me what does faith mean? Akshita, anybody? Ashrita or Akshita?
Saying trust.
Yes, trust.
Faith means how much you believe in them.
Okay, how much you believe? To say?
Faith is when you when you have faith, is that you know that you're gonna trust them with stuff that you want to tell them, or yeah.
Okay. Anybody else has any question, Arush?
Huh?
Do you want to tell what does faith mean?
Faith is like
Faith means strong belief and
Very good.
understanding in something that you think is true.
Very good. Understanding in something that is true. Okay. So now, over here it is.
You first called on me and then you called on him. You
Who
forgot
is
me.
it?
It's me, Danukshan. You forgot on me again.
Okay, Dhanukshan. Okay, Dhanukshan. What do you say about faith?
Faith is like trustworthy and like So, like, let's say you have faith in a person. That basically means you can trust them to do anything.
Okay. Okay. Chinmay, Shreya and Srihari. Do you want to say something? Shreya, Srihari, Jagdish. So you can unmute yourself and you can talk, okay? Gaurav, do you want to say what do you understand by the word faith?
Mataji,
Yes.
I don't know what verse you're talking about.
No, I'm just asking you what do you understand by the word faith?
You mean the verse on the present side?
No, I just want you to tell me what do you understand when I say something called as faith?
As in, I didn't get you.
Also, the word faith. Do you know what the definition is?
Or what do you understand by the word faith?
Trusting in someone.
Okay, please you can switch off your videos because otherwise the call will drop. You can switch off the video, Ashwita, Dhanukshan.
I already did.
Okay, thank you. Arush, you can switch off the videos because then the call will have problems. Okay, so now faith means you are going to be totally dependent on that person. When you go out with your parents, you have parents, right? Last time we saw that if we go out somewhere and we are holding our parents' hand, we are not concerned or we are not bothered that something might happen to us because we have total faith in them, right? And last time again we saw that we know our parents from this life. What about them from our last life, who our parents were, right? So every life we are going to have new set of parents, new set of friends, new set of family members. So our ultimate faith has to be on our eternal Father. And our eternal Father is no other than the Supreme Lord, Krishna. Okay?
Mataji?
Yes.
I just add on that in the book Harry Potter, if you're a secret keeper, then the person who made you secret keeper is dependent to not spill whatever.
Okay, very nice. Very nice. I don't know that. Okay. So now we will do the next verse today, okay? And everybody has to repeat after me. You can unmute yourself. Matra Sakshat Kaunteya.
Matra
Matra Matra Agami Paino Nityas Gam Paino Nityas Saiva Bharata. Okay. Mata. Sensual. Parsha. Perception. Okay, all the kids read synonyms now. Everyone, please pay attention. We are doing the synonyms. So we are saying the word and the meaning for it. So when I say it, you can please repeat after me, okay? I know you might know the second word, but just remain with the flow. Whichever word I'm saying, you can repeat after me. Kaunteya. Of son of Kunti. Shita. Victor. Ushna. Summer. Sukha. Happiness. Dukkha. Giving pain. Agama. Appearing. Disappearing. Antaha. Non-permanent. Some. All of them. Shava. Tolerate. Bharata. Descendant of the dynasty. Because we learned something for this verse, okay? Yes. What we are still learning it, so we'll first explain the words and then go ahead, okay? Everybody can repeat. O son of Kunti. The non-permanent appearance of happiness and distress and their disappearance in support and life the appearance and disappearance of seasons. Their life from sense perception. Our son of Bharata, and one must learn to tolerate them without being disturbed. Okay. No, not right now, because we'll have a little bit explanation of this verse, and then we will move on to our story which is related to this context, okay? So now in this verse, what is Lord Krishna trying to tell us? The first line says, non-permanent appearance of happiness and distress. That means, in this world, we saw, right, that there is birth, death, disease. Sorry?
I think I know.
Yes. So we'll first explain and then I'll ask you what you
I think I
understand.
know the meaning.
Yes, yes. We'll first for everybody else we will explain little and then I'll ask you what you understood from it. Okay. If you are not speaking anybody, you can mute yourself, and when I ask you questions, you can unmute yourself. Okay, so that everybody can hear you. So now, this today's situation which is there, everybody of us is stuck home, right? And I don't think it's a very happy situation. So, what do we see? Like last year around this time, we were so happy. Okay, you can just mute yourself so we can listen to everyone, okay? Okay, so what is Lord Krishna telling over here is that in this world, everything is going to be temporary. Today there is going to be happiness. Tomorrow that happiness might change to something you might trouble you, and then you might be unhappy. And then it might happen that the cycle might come and go. It might happen always, right? Sometimes, some days you are very happy, some days we are very unhappy. It never happens that always, all throughout the whole year I'm happy. Because I'm in this material world, and the law of the material world is that you have to, there is day and night, right? Is there that every time there is day? No. Sometimes there is day, and it is night. The same way, happiness and distress, they are going to run around. They are the same. They are the two sides of the same coin. And like for example, if I want throughout the year I can have summer. It might not happen. So it is seen that in this material world you will never have only happiness. Happiness and distress are going to come and go, come and go. So what will a wise person do? When there is happiness, I might dance around, oh, I'm so happy, I'm so happy. And when there is sad, I'll just sit down and say, oh, you know what, things are not going according to what I was planning, and I might get unhappy. So if I do this, what will happen? Is it going to be okay?
No.
So what should I do? You can unmute and answer you now, okay? And again, see, what we can do is when you are answering, you can unmute and immediately mute yourself. So you are in your own control, okay? So I do not need to mute or unmute yourself. So you unmute, you speak, and okay? So what do you feel? Should there be only happiness in the world, or should there be only unhappiness in the world? What do you feel?
Only happiness.
Only happiness.
Only happiness. Okay, very good. Everybody thinks that.
Yes.
Okay. So that is okay. So what one of my friends talks to me. Okay, yeah. Dhanukshan, you're saying something?
No.
Okay. So suppose my friend comes and talks to me. I'm so happy. The next day, nobody comes and talks to me. I'm unhappy. That means my happiness and my unhappiness is going to be dependent upon whatever is happening around me. Somebody says, oh, you know, you're so nice, I'm happy. Somebody says, oh, you know what, you are not good, you do not look good, I don't like you, then I get unhappy. Right? So all these things are in our mind. So if I decide, you know what, no matter what, I'm going to be happy, I will be happy. Isn't it? But how long am I going to be happy? Suppose I go on a vacation and I say, you know what, very nice, I'm going on a vacation, I'm going on a trip and I'm going to be super happy. But afterwards, what happens? I go on a vacation for 4 days. After the third day, again, I am going to come back to this place. And I start thinking, oh my goodness, I'm going to be coming back again to this place, and again I have my work to do, and then I feel again unhappy. So what is Lord Krishna telling is that this happiness and unhappiness, this distress, this discomfort, today my head is paining, tomorrow my leg is paining, this is going to be continuously there in this world. So what is a true person, or a person who has knowledge? What should he do? The last line says over here, one must learn to tolerate them. You should not sit on cribbing. You know what? Today I did not get this. Today I did not do my work. I am unhappy. Today my friend did not call me. I am unhappy. No, these all things should not bother you. And what will help you to not think about these things? When you come to know that my happiness lies when I am serving the Lord. When I am going to be happy with the Lord, I am going to be happy no matter what happens in the world. Now everybody is having a problem with this coronavirus, right? And everybody is so unhappy with it. But I want you all to unmute yourself now and tell me, what is one good thing which you find in this troublesome condition? Everybody is going to speak. So one at a time, I want you to say, what is the good thing you see is happening?
We got to say.
Aura?
Yes, Ara?
It's a good time to start doing more bhajan and puja and all those things.
Very nice, Ara. Very nice. Anybody else?
Rohit?
Yes, Rohit?
At least we get to stay at home and have fun with I can have fun with my brother.
Okay, very nice. Family time. Anybody else?
Arush?
Yes, Arush?
Now I can play.
I cannot hear. If somebody is not talking, you can mute yourself. Yes, Arush? Arush, a little louder.
Huh?
I did not hear you, Arush.
I can do reading Krishna book, doing more japa. Akshita?
Very nice. Yes, Akshita.
Doing more like spiritual practice.
Very good. Anybody else? Jagannath? Chant more. Very good. Dhanukshan, is it you?
Yeah.
Very good, Dhanukshan. Ashrita and Jay, you have something to share? What is the good thing which is happening because of this coronavirus? I know it is bad, but then is there something? Every cloud has a lining, right? There should be something which is good happening.
Can I tell you one thing we did the day before yesterday?
Okay, go ahead.
Yes, the day before yesterday it was Ugadi. It's like Telugu New Year.
Okay.
And so our mom told us to chant, and we chanted the whole Hare Krishna 108 times.
My goodness, that is such a big thing. You should put this in the WhatsApp group, Ashrita. I'm so happy. You have chanting beads, right?
Yeah, we finished the whole movie.
Wait, it's only one.
Nice. Yes.
I also did the same yesterday or day before yesterday or something. We had Gudi Padwa or something. I did chant on that day also.
Very nice, Akshita, right?
Yes.
Very nice, very nice. I'm so happy with this.
What's good about the coronavirus is we get to stay home.
Okay, you get to stay home, and so whenever you do more chanting, you can put up in the group, okay? And if you get up in the morning, so see, everything has a good thing associated to it, right? And what is happening? Remember, everything happens with the mercy of the Lord. So when something is happening, you should always try to look at the good side which is happening with it. So try to see what you can do with the time you are at home. Now, on this same part, we are going to move ahead with our story time, okay? So if you want, you can.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Yes, Mataji.
Mataji, Shreya Srihari wanted to tell something.
Yeah. Please, Mataji. Last week I was talking and the call ended, and I'm so sorry about it. Please, Shreya Srihari.
What is the good thing now?
We play at the school, do activities, chant Hare Krishna, and play with my brother.
Very nice. And I see you all are there on all calls and you are learning so many good things, so many crafts you all are doing. You are using your best time. You know, we have Arush on the call over here. Arush goes with his dad for book distribution. Janvi also goes for book distribution. I'm sure they are missing their Krishna conscious activity.
Mataji?
Yes.
Thank you, Mataji.
But not in this situation, but like sometimes I do go for book distribution when there is book distribution. My dad and my whole family go.
Very nice. I'm so happy for you. You all are such a source of inspiration. And I really hope you all can join. And you know what? See, there are so many kids who are outside. There are so many people who are outside. But everybody does not get the privilege of listening to Krishna's stories or going through the verses, opening the books and reading. So you should know that you are very fortunate. And you should make the right use of it. Like suppose, I know everybody wants to play games. You can have some time on the day that you are playing games, but see to it that your sadhana also is done. Okay? You are chanting, you are reading, you should have a notebook. Chanting, reading, Krishna conscious activity. When you do it, give a tick. When you do it, give a tick. Okay?
Mataji?
Yes?
For my holiday calendar, I do have a timetable. Me and my dad have a timetable up in my house.
Very good, Arav. I really appreciate you are homeschooling. Your mom is homeschooling you, and it is really an inspiration for all of us. Okay, I'm so happy that you are all sharing your things. So we'll move to our katha, okay? The Krishna katha or the story from Srimad Bhagavatam. Now, only so that you all you can, when I tell you can mute yourself, okay? Who knows about, everybody has known about Gajendra, right? The elephant?
Yes.
Okay, some of them do not know it. So we'll have the story narrated to them, okay? So that everybody can understand. And we never get bored of Krishna, no matter how much you know about it. So now I want you all to mute so that you can understand what we are saying, okay? Okay, so Gajendra Moksha or the liberation of Gajendra. Now in the Srimad Bhagavatam canto, just mute yourself so that the voice does not echo. Okay, so in the 8th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, we see that the story of Gajendra is mentioned. Okay, you know what, I will just, whoever is not here, that's okay. Because the voice just goes on echoing. Okay, so this is the story of Gajendra, who is from the Srimad Bhagavatam, and in this story it is about how Gajendra, the elephant, he is trapped or he is being held captive by the crocodile who is holding his foot, and now the crocodile cannot do anything to get free from the clutches of the crocodile. And we'll also see how did this elephant get free from the crocodile and what exactly he did. Now, why did I pick up this story is because now, see, what we say is that we are in this condition of coronavirus, okay? And I'm sorry I'm always bringing up this topic, but because it is the fact that we are. And it is just like how Gajendra was trapped or Gajendra was in the clutches of the crocodile. We are also in the fear of this crocodile-like thing called coronavirus, right? And so we should see what did this Gajendra, the elephant Gajendra, exactly do that he got liberation, because this story is about liberation. For those who do not know, liberation means what? Getting free. So how did Gajendra get free from the crocodile, or what exactly had happened that he could get free and then go back to the Lord? See over here, you see that there is Lord, there is this crocodile, there is this elephant, and there are all the demigods also who are over here. There is even Garuda, and there is the Lord Krishna over here. Okay, so now we'll see what exactly happened and how did this elephant get free. So we see that elephants are in herds. So this our elephant Gajendra was also, he was the king of the elephants. Okay, he was named as Gajendra, and he was the king of a huge herd of elephants. And he had many elephants, many she elephants with him, many queen elephants with him, and he was living his life very happily. Just mute yourself, Peter, so that you can hear, okay? And then he used to go in the water, he used to have bath, he used to play, and it was in an animal body, right? He did not have. Okay, I want one of them. You know what, Dhanukshan? Dhanukshan can unmute yourself. Dhanukshan can unmute yourself. No. Haribol. Yeah, Dhanukshan, why is it that we have a human life and why is human life important? Can you answer me?
Because in human life, like, you get to like have like food.
Okay. Okay, somebody else. Now, Rohit, can you answer me? Why is it important that... Yeah, first Rohit and then Arush can answer, okay? Yes, Rohit. Hare Krishna.
What was your question again?
Yeah, my question is, why is it important that we have our human life, and in human life, why is it important?
Well, it's important that we have our life so we get to experience all the things some animals can't because they were to live in the wild. That's why it's important we have our human life and animals have their life.
Okay. Ashrita, do you want to say?
Wait, wasn't it me next?
Yeah, Ashrita and then Arush, I will ask you, okay? Because I know you know the answer. That's the reason I want to first ask whom we have explained first. And so Ashrita, can you answer?
What was the question again?
Why is it important that our human life is considered more important than the animals? What is so important or what is so peculiar about the human life?
Because we can save the animal's life.
Okay. Okay, Arush, now you can say.
Because we get the chance and get liberation to Vaikuntha, Ayodhya or go.
Okay, get liberation. Okay. Anybody else now wants to answer this? Why is the human life more important?
Jagannath.
Yes, Jagannath.
Because animals don't have intelligence.
Okay. So what is this intelligence used for?
Akshita.
Yes, Akshita.
Because humans have the intelligence to know about God.
Very good. Very good. Okay. So it is that we have intelligence. Human beings have intelligence by which you can engage your life in the service of the Lord. And with that, see what animals will do. An elephant, for example, he goes into the water. He takes a nice bath. He comes outside and he again rolls on the mud. He will again put all the mud on his body. Right? In a human life, we have been given the privilege that you can think what is really necessary for me. So, Srila Prabhupada always said that you have to work with intelligence. Those who are in the human life but are not taking the shelter of the Lord, they are living animal life. They are not making right decisions. Okay? So this Gajendra also was an animal, right? He did not know anything. He was just arrogantly moving because he was the king of the elephants, and he was doing all sorts of activities which were making him happy. Okay? Now what happened? When he once went to have a bath, suddenly in this material world, you know, right? Calamities can come anytime. Till February, we were all going around and happily dancing around and going everywhere. And in a day or two, you come to know you have to be in lockdown. So same way, suddenly a crocodile came and he caught the foot of the so what he did, a crocodile caught his foot, and the crocodile tried to pull the elephant inside. Okay, look, and when some problem comes, it just comes from all directions, right? Gajendra tried to fight. He tried to relieve himself. He tried to use all his energy, all his ways that he could get rid of the crocodile. But the crocodile had just decided to hold his foot and be over there. And you wouldn't believe, it was not one day, it was not 2 days, it was all 1,000 years that the crocodile was holding Gajendra. Just imagine, if somebody is troubling you for 5 minutes also, you feel so much agitated. But Gajendra was in the clutches of the crocodile for at least 1,000 years. And you know what? When there are such problems, what happens? Your friends will be there with you for 1 day, for 2 days, for 1 month. Later on, they also have their life and they also move on. So what they say is that 1 second. Okay, sorry. So then, yes. So all his friends, relatives, they also waited with him for some time, and then they also started moving around because they said, oh, you know what, nothing is going to happen now, and the elephant is going to be killed. So they also started moving around. His friends, his relatives, all the friends, they also went away. Okay, and then Gajendra was at the death, right? He was caught by the crocodile and he couldn't do anything. Now at this time, when he saw that he was totally helpless, now this is very important. What we do is, we try to first, when we are in difficulty, when we are not totally surrendered to the Lord, what we do, we try to ask help from somebody else, and then you try all different means. And then when nothing works, then an intelligent person will understand. You know what? There is no other savior than my Lord. My Lord Krishna, my Lord Narasimha, he is only going to help me. And then you turn towards the Lord. But why to wait for such a long time by going through so much of distress and then turn to the Lord? And you know what? The Lord is so merciful that though you come to him at the end, he will not turn his back on you anytime, because we are his children, right? And he will not see his children suffer. He is waiting. Remember, we talked about the 2 birds sitting on the tree? And the Lord is the second bird, who is the Paramatma, who is waiting in your heart and is waiting for you to turn to him. And this happened with Gajendra also. When Gajendra understood that there is no other hope and he was left alone in the sheer utter helplessness, like he was so helpless now, and he turned towards the Lord. Gajendra started calling out to the Lord. In the 8th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, chapter 3, you can have the verses of Gajendra where he is pleading to the Lord that, Lord, help me. Okay, he first calls up to the Lord that, Lord, I am in this material world, I am seeing this crocodile is holding me, and now you are only my anchor. Anchor is what you have for the boat, right? The boat with the anchor, it can be hooked up to the shore. So the same way, Gajendra says, you are only my anchor who can pull me out from this moment of distress. Now remember, when we are looking through this story, it is just, do not take this as a story. This story is related to our each and every person, because how we are going to deal with the situations over here. Then when looking at the Lord of Gajendra's prayers, Lord Vishnu appeared. And when Lord Vishnu appeared, the first thing which Gajendra did was, he picked up a flower. In all his discomfort, he picked up a flower and he offered it to Lord Narayan. Okay? And he started doing his stuti. That means he started worshipping the Lord. That how the crocodile has holded him, right? The crocodile has had a grip on Gajendra, but that did not have any effect on Gajendra of not worshipping the Lord. He did what he could and he tried to please the Lord. In this whole stotra, in this whole prayer, there are beautiful prayers said by Gajendra. Now I'm going to read out one over here, or I will tell one person to read over here is. Arav, can you read the translation of over here? Just unmute yourself and read the translation.
Mataji?
Yes, who is it? Who is it?
Do I read?
Yes, please read translation, Arav.
I offer my respectful obeisances unto the Supreme Personality of Godhead, self-effulgent Super Soul, who is witness in everyone's heart, who enlightens the
Individual soul.
And who cannot be reached by exercise of the mind, word, or consciousness.
Very good. Ashrita, can you please read the translation? Ashrita?
Yes. I offer my respectful obeisances unto the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the self-effulgent Super Soul, who is the witness in everyone's heart, who enlightens the individual soul, and who cannot be reached by exercise of the mind, words, or consciousness.
Yes, that means the Lord cannot be obtained by any other means, right? How much money I'm giving to the temple, or how much things I'm doing, it is not by that. But it is only by your bhakti and your sincere prayers from your heart that the Lord will appear, okay? And in this situation again, we have to remember that the Lord will appear only, or the Lord will help us only when He knows that our prayers to Him are very, very true. So what happens is the Lord came and the Lord helped Gajendra by, see in this photo what we see, the Lord, He cut the crocodile and then Gajendra was liberated. Now in this something funny, something very important is over here. You see that there is some person over here and you see there is also a person over here, right? Now this is very important. Why? Because in the story of Gajendra, it is said that Gajendra, how did he go and pray to the Lord? From where did he get that intelligence? Because he was an animal, and we said that animal life do not have that intelligence. But there is a story behind it, okay? And I'm going to read it to you. See, Gajendra in his previous life was a great devotee called Indradumna, who was also a great king. One day, Agastya is a Muni, okay? A great sage came to visit the king. But Indradumna, the king Indradumna, sat heavy on his seat. He did not get up. He did not rise up, or he did not show anything. He did not receive the rishi with respect. And in olden days, what it was, whenever any rishi, whenever any brahmana came, the king was supposed to receive that brahmana with great honor. So now, because he was not given that honor, Agastya rishi was very, very angry. And in earlier times, you know, right, if the rishis were angry, they used to curse. Now this rishi, what he did, he cursed. He noticed that the king did not give him respect. So what did he do? That you have a lot of ahankar, or you have a lot of ego. So he gave him a curse. A fuming sage Agastya noticed that the great king, despite the greatness of the good deeds, still has traces of ahankara in him, that is ego, and elucidated to the king that in his next birth he would be born as an elephant, in which he would be taught the hard way that self is to be renounced and surrendered to the Lord. So he said that you are not surrendered, you still have a lot of ego, you still have so much ahankar in you, so you better take an animal body, become an elephant, and then you will learn from that life how to be a good devotee, or how to surrender yourself. And that was the curse which Indradumna Maharaj had, and he turned into the elephant called Gajendra. Now in the picture we also had the crocodile, was also some being over there, right? Some living being. So what is the story of the crocodile? The crocodile in its previous birth was a Gandharva king called Huhu. The king's name was Huhu. Once sage Devala came to visit him. They were taking bath and sage Devala was offering prayers to Surya. So these two friends were in the water, and one of the friend was Devala. Son Devala was offering the obeisances to Lord Sun. Right, in the water they offer the water to the Lord. What did when Huhu pulled the sage's leg for fun? What did he do? That suppose a man is standing in water and he's offering water, and in between, in from down, what did Huhu do? He pulled his leg, and what happened? The sage was very, very angry. The enraged sage cursed the king to become a crocodile in his next life. He said, "Are you so much interested in just pulling everybody's leg? You want to go in the water below and you want to go and pull everybody's leg and do fun such things for fun? It is better that you become a crocodile and do that throughout your life," he said. That was a very big thing. The repented Huhu. The Huhu did not do it with intention, but now he started repenting. He said, "You know what? Now please take away this curse, or at least give me some boon by which at least that life of mine can be fruitful." So what did he say? The repentant Huhu asked for pardon. Pardon is, that means he asked, "Please forgive me." The sage proclaimed that though he cannot reverse the curse, once the sage gives a curse, he cannot take it back. That is the very big thing about it. The crocodile would be liberated from the cycle of birth and death only when Lord Vishnu himself, in his full form, visits the earth upon invocation by a holy soul. So what did it say? That sage Devala said, "Now I have given you this curse. I cannot take it back. But I can tell you that you will be free from this birth and death cycle only when there will be a pure soul, and he will desperately ask for the Lord's mercy, and the Lord will come down on this earth to help him." Okay? And that is no other than our Gajendra, who in the next life got trapped by this crocodile and started praying for the Lord, started praying for his mercy, and then Lord Vishnu, Lord Krishna, he came down on this earth, and then he helped for the liberation of this crocodile. Because see, the crocodile is this King Huhu was trapped in this crocodile body. So he had to be liberated. So unless and until the crocodile is killed, this Huhu cannot be liberated from that soul, from that body. So we see that our Gajendra also got liberated, and this crocodile also gets liberated. Okay. Now you can unmute yourself, because we are going to talk something about this story. You can unmute yourself. Now, in this story we saw that Gajendra prayed to the Lord and he got liberated. And the crocodile also got liberated. So what can we understand from the story? I want everybody, one person, say your name and then you can say.
Arush.
Yes, Arush.
I understand that we should not
What you should not be?
you should not
Yes.
pulling the legs of other people.
Okay, we should not be doing bad deeds. Okay, anybody else? Anybody else? Rohit? Danushan?
What was the question?
The question is, what do we understand from the story, or what is the lesson that we are getting from the story?
Oh, that if you always pray to Krishna in any sort of trouble, just say to him that he will help you.
Very good. That means in any sort of trouble, if you are going to look for the God, if you are going to surrender yourself to the Lord, what will happen? The Lord will come and help you. Anybody else has any other understanding with this?
No.
Ashrita, Arav? What do you understand by this? Like, what will happen if I am trapped in something? What am I supposed to do? I will. Yes, Danukshan, you want to say something?
No.
You did not understand anything from the story? Any moral from the story?
Oh yeah, I did. So you should not first you should respect each other, and the second you should when a person is doing a job, instead of playing with them, help them.
Okay. Now in this story, till this we understood that we do not have to be friends with anyone. We have to remember the Lord. Now in this story, what is important is when the Lord appeared in front of Gajendra. Hare Krishna. No. Not yet. Okay. So in this story, what happens exactly? If you are not answering, please mute yourself, okay, so that we can continue. When the Lord comes in front of Gajendra, what happens is Gajendra says, you know what? Suppose now the God comes in front of me, what I will say? I will say, you know what, Lord, please let this corona not disturb me. Please let this corona not affect my family. This is what I will think. Because at now, my problem is this corona thing, right? But do you know what happened when the Lord came in front of Gajendra? When the Lord came in front of Gajendra, Gajendra did not say that, oh Lord, see this crocodile and he is holding me. Please take him away and please save me. I want to live more. No. Gajendra, because being trapped by this crocodile for over 1,000 years, he knew that these are the miseries of the world. Gajendra said, oh Lord, I prayed to you and you came over here. Now please take me off from this life cycle of birth and death. I do not want any more birth and death in this of any sort now. So please liberate me and please take me to your abode. So that this winter, summer, this happiness, distress, whatever is coming up, that should not disturb me. This is what Gajendra was praying for. Imagine when we see the Lord, we will say, you know what, Lord, give me a vacation, give me a house, give me money, give me a nice place to live. All sorts of material comforts we will ask for. That is natural, right, for us. But a person who understands that this world is going to be like this, where I will be totally into miseries every now and then. If the God is going to help me to pick away from one misery, I will go and fall into something else. So what we have to ask the Lord? Lord, please give me your devotion. Please see to it that I can trust on you. I can have faith on you. And with faith on you, I will tolerate all that is going on in this world. And when time comes, please let me remember you. Gajendra, at his end of his life, what did he do? He did not remember how many she-elephants he had, how many kids he had, or how nicely he was living. No. At the end moment, he only remembered that, Lord, you are my savior and I am at your feet now. And please help me to get your own devotion. So this is what we were learning in this verse, right? The non-permanent appearance of happiness and distress and the disappearance are like the disappearance of winter and summer seasons, and they are all in my mind. They are sense perception. So what is it? Help me to tolerate and not get disturbed by it. No matter if there is a crocodile holding me, no matter if there is a coronavirus, my sadhana, my chanting or my worshipping Lord should not be decreased. I should not say, you know what, Lord, you have made this coronavirus, I'm not talking to you. I should not say that, because Lord has some things arranged in himself, right? And that is his way of dealing with things. People have been eating so many nonsense things. So the earth has been so much, she's been tired of all this nonsense going on. And that might be a reason that this coronavirus is going off everywhere. And people have been dumping animals in cages. They have been troubling animals. And now what do you see? Animals are outside and we are inside, trapped in the
This big frogs.
Right? So this is the law of nature. If you are going to trouble something, you will not be safe. You will have to pay for it. So see to it that we are being the best human beings by loving the Lord and not killing anything and everything that the Lord has made. Okay? So this was the story of Gajendra. Anybody wants to say anything about this story or what they learned or anything related to our topic? You can.
Mataji,
Yes.
I have a question.
Yes. Go ahead.
What did the crocodile think? And did the crocodile die?
The crocodile died, and from that, the king Huhu was trapped in the crocodile's body. Remember what we said? See, the two souls. That is, the Huhu was trapped in the crocodile body, and Indradyumna was trapped in the Gajendra's body. So when the crocodile was killed, what happens is that that soul gets liberated. See in this picture, this soul gets liberated and goes to the Lord's abode. And Gajendra also, he gets liberated and he gets the same form as the Lord, and he goes and stays in the Lord's abode. See over here, you see there is the same form like Vishnu. So he goes also gets that sort of liberation, and he goes and stays with the Lord. And this Gandharva also, he is liberated from that curse, and he goes back to his own abode, where the all Gandharvas are there.
And did Krishna kill the crocodile?
Krishna killed the crocodile because that was the end, right? He had to save the Gajendra, and the crocodile was still holding Gajendra. So the crocodile had to be killed. Did you get it, Akshita or Ashwita?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. Anybody has any queries, any questions? Okay. Now you know what? I am going to show you one thing. I don't know if you are prepared for it, but you can do that at home. Everybody can see me. If you have this paper, I do not know how that was at the end time, but if you have a square paper like this, do you have it? Now you can show it to me on the call. You can come video on the camera and then show me. Can you see this? You can.
Mataji,
Yes.
should it be bigger than a sticky note?
Sticky note also should be okay. Over there it should be. A construction paper which is square, or just a regular paper which is square will also be okay. That's it. Over here.
Wait, can you do a sticky note?
Yes, you can do a sticky note if you want. Okay? It will be small, but you can have this. Okay? Just make a square.
Like this one, Mataji?
Can you come on the yes? Yes.
Mummy, I told you not to get onto the countertop. Amma, yenni javan
Square. Yes.
Get you a bag.
Thank you, Manna, but you're not right on the counter.
Just take the square, make a square. I'll give you another 2 minutes and make a square. Yes. You know what? If you get a page like this, what you can do is just make a square. You can fold it like this, and then you can get a perfect square. Okay? And if you have a perfect square cut out, that is fine. Okay? It is a very easy craft, and if you see this, you can do it. So now I have perfect square with me. Okay? Everybody is ready for perfect square? Jagannath?
Yes, you have it.
Yes. Now, what I want you to do is, Just fold this end to end and make a triangle. Fold this end to end and make a triangle like this.
Wait, does it have to be stuck forever? Like on the sticky note side, sticky side, or not?
If you have a normal paper, like this normal paper, just take any notebook paper also. The sticky.
You want to do it again?
Very
I don't know. We have to see.
Jagannath. Okay, yes, Jagannath. Nice. Just make it a triangle. Yes, very good. Okay. Yeah, just make a triangle. Okay, now what you want to do is just end one end of the triangle on one side and another end of the triangle also, and make a shape like this. Can you see this?
That's hard.
See, we have a triangle. This is the top end, and there are two ends on the side. What we are going to do is, we are just going to get point to point, make like this. Point to point. Everybody got it?
Can you show me it again?
Yes, see. This is open. Then I'm just going to fold this and bring it on this point. Fold this and get it to this point.
Like this, Mataji?
Yes, Jagannath. It is point to point and it becomes here.
This on the other side.
Like this? Yes, very good. Yes.
Mataji, like this?
Yes, very nice, very nice. Okay? Now open it up. Open that up. Again make it like this.
Try to do this.
Ow.
Yes, this top paper one which is there, make it go down like this.
Like this?
There are two flaps, right? There are two blocks. Open it. Now open it. There are two flaps like this. One flap. Just take one flap and bring it down like this. Yes, we had a square. Everybody again, we had a square. We just made it into half, and one end of this triangle I put it on the top, another end I put it on the top. I just remove it because I just want this marking. So I again open it up. My upper side has two flaps. So one flap down. Okay? Yes. One flap down. Okay? Now see this flap which we have. Come on, let's wait. I'm going to hold it inside. Did you get that?
We can't see you. Okay.
Just
Mataji,
yes.
can you do it again one more time?
Yes, yes. It is very easy. You do not need anything for it. See. Everybody has folded this one side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this one flap is open.
Yeah.
Yes. Now you have these two sides over here.
Yeah. Yeah.
So take that side. You remember before that we had folded it like this?
Yeah.
Fold it and then you have to tug it inside that folded part. Tug it inside. See? This is the folded triangle I have, and just put this inside.
Put like this?
Yes. And then again, the second part also, I again bring it up and I will tug it inside. See? And it will look something like this.
You have to pinch. Have to tuck it in.
Yes, Jahnavi?
I want to show you how to make a diamond.
Diamond, yes, yes. It is just like a diamond, okay? It is just like a diamond.
I'll help you.
Arush, did you get it?
Yeah, I got it, but I'm helping Jahnavi, but she says she doesn't want it.
Okay, so just tug both the things, both the sides. That's okay. You can tug it inside. Very nice, Arush. Everybody can show it to me like that. Jagannath, did you get it?
Yes, I'm doing it right now, Mataji.
Very good.
Mataji, like this.
Need help?
Yes.
Mataji, is it like this?
Ashwita. Very nice, Ashwita. Dhanuksha, did you get it?
Yeah. Janvi, I'll help you. I'll do it first.
Is it like this?
I can do it.
No. Yes.
Yes.
See, it is your big You have to step inside.
Something, Mataji.
Wait,
What
can
is
you
it?
do it again?
Mataji, like this.
Yes, very good, Jagannath. Right.
How do we do it? Can you do it again?
Mataji.
Okay. Yes, Janvi.
Is that Jagannath?
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Yes, Mataji.
It's the earlier part, Mataji. Could you
Okay,
please?
no worries, Mataji. No worries. See, we have again. I'll show you. Take the square which we have. Okay. This is a square, and we are going to make a triangle out of it. Once you make make a square, make a perfect square and make a triangle out of it. Once you take a triangle, just to make the markings, we will have these two ends together and again make a square. Yeah. Open that up. You have this one flap of this triangle that we can have folded over here. Then the other part of the triangle, you are going to tug inside, fold the half and you are going to tug inside this. Over here also, same way, you are going to tug inside it. And then something will look like this.
Mataji, I want to make something.
Did you get it, everyone?
Yes.
Okay, now,
Yes.
yes, very good.
Yes.
Now you can decorate it any way you want. You can either draw something or you can write something over there. And what we have made is, we have made this as a bookmark. See, this is my book and suppose I have read till some page. Then what do? I will put this page over here and click on book and then it is a bookmark. Right? You can put a Krishna picture over it or anything so that you do not have to look up bookmarks. And now, you remember kids, what we are doing is we are doing the verses and then we are putting the sticky notes. So instead of that, you can like this and put as many you want. Okay? So whenever I want it, I can just open up to this page and my bookmark is ready.
Mataji,
Yes?
do you know the bookmark homework you told us to do last week?
Yes, yes. Did you do it?
Yeah.
Show me. Hari Bol. Very nice, Ashwita. Very nice, Jay. Very nice. See, so nice. Did you write the Mahamantra over it? Huh? Did you write the Mahamantra over it?
Yeah.
Very good. Very nice. So see, our bookmark is ready. You can make faces over here. You can write something over here. However you want, you can decorate it. Okay?
Where do you put this bookmark?
In any book, in your Bhagavad Gita, in your any work you are reading. Now today we did 2.14, right? You can put on that 2.14 over there.
Okay.
Right?
Okay. Mataji.
Very nice. I'm so happy you all joined and we could do this tiny craft also.
Wait, can you repeat the steps again? I kind of messed up.
Okay, see, again I'm telling you, you have a square, a perfect square, okay? Then, yes, very good. Make a triangle.
Yeah.
Yes. Then, this one end, just make a square again by having these ends folded together. One end again on top, another end again on the top.
Wait.
Page 214. No. I know a verse.
Dhanusham, you getting it?
Mataji, look.
Yes. What have you made, Janavi? Very nice. You have made a straight bookmark.
Excellent.
Yes. Very nice. You can keep it in the book, okay? Whenever you are reading it.
What's the book? Right there.
Everybody has got it?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm not done yet.
When you do it, you can post it in the group also, okay?
Okay.
So now we'll have to end the call.
Okay.
Okay, you can post it. You can send the pictures in the group. So we'll say our prayer. Vancha kripa Rubaevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah. Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Okay, so next week we'll again see you at 5 o'clock, okay?
Bye, Mataji.
And keep chanting.
I'm done. Mataji, I'm done.
Very good.
Okay, Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Bye.
Hari Bol.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Paul.
Hari Bol. Hare Krishna.
Put it what I did. My dad and mom and we tour.
Okay.
Bhagavatam.
Very nice, Janvi.
I made it already. Looks nice. Hi. It's called green. It ended.